So, Mr. Phil Davis, please go ahead. Mr. Phil Davis, please go ahead and unmute yourself. And also,
you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but we can't see you.
No, it's because I have an old friend who fell today, so I'm at the hospital with him. But I wanted to make sure I was doing this call this evening with everybody. It's good to see a number of old faces on this call. What's really important in terms of what we're doing is we're endeavouring to move forward, and we're endeavouring to ensure that we move forward in a sustainable and a firm and a way which will therefore build the business. And one of the critical parts of doing that is getting the trust from everybody. And that trust becomes so essential. That's why having the right processes, having the right plan, having the right business strategy and marketing becomes essential in relation to what we're doing. We're in a very interesting time business-wise, but what's also important is that people are hungry and people are wanting to therefore invest and make that commitment. And I want people to be able to trust Workxon and to restore that part and to move forward within what Doctor will be announcing. That becomes so important, because without it, then, and I've always said, without you leaders and members, there would not be a company, there would not be a Workxon or a version 2 or whatever it is. But what becomes necessary is we do this, and we do this properly. We learn from the past, and we move ahead, and we move ahead in a very strong way. So I think it's important. I know within countries it's been difficult for people, and I know from messages I get, and I try and respond to every one of them if I can, what becomes essential are people needing that idea of trust, of a sound business and a sound business concept. The only other part I will state is we need to work a lot more with our leaders, and we need to have you lot, all of you, involved in what we're doing. I see you as being the cornerstone in relation to what we will become. Because without you, there is not there will not be the members. There will not, therefore, be that driven aspect. And you are the engine, in essence, and therefore you're able then to drive this business. But you need to understand it, and you need to feel that you are a part and parcel of that. So our communication has to improve from being a very 14th century type concept to now a far more modern way of working. So, David, I'm going to put it back to you because I'm using my phone today.
All right, Mr. Phil, thank you so much. And without wasting anybody's time, I am going to be proceeding to Doctor directly without wasting time. So, Doctor, I can't see you. Where? All right, Doctor, I've seen you.
Hello, can you see me now?
Yes, Doctor, continue, please.
And you can hear me?
Very clearly.
Oh, thank you very much. Good evening, our Workxon family, the top leaders from Nigeria, from Kenya, from Uganda, from South Sudan, and from Ethiopia, especially from England, UK, America, and Pakistan. All are our family. I welcome you, Dr. Kashif, live from Dubai, is welcoming you after a long time. After a long and huge homework, now I am online with you leaders to discuss very important point of discussion and the way forward with our business in the future, and to solve the previous issue of our company. So I need to discuss. So I requested Mr. David and Mr. Phil so that they can. can also be the part of this call and discussion. So everybody knows that in the last month's call, I told you people that I'm working on a plan. So the executable plan in which we can come out of our all issues of payouts and other issues of business. So the first phase of plan is homework, which we have done very rapidly, and we have done that homework in a very professional way. Along with that, we have to execute our strategy perfectly to come back on the track of business, because since July we are doing the business on a very slow and rapid speed, and our traders, everybody knows that the situation in the market, it becomes bad, then worse, then worse, then worse. So we change the strategy to have some earning for our people, and we disperse some of the funds to the people during that time of our planning, the executable planning. So what I have to discuss right now with you people and tell you that the restructuring which I have discussed 2.5 months ago, the restructuring, we are supposed to come back on the track of business to adopt a strategy in which everybody has a win-win situation, company and the people and the members of Workxon family. They can earn, they can get back to the business, and they can have their invested money back along with the profits. So the restructuring which we have thorough plan with all our corporate and the IT, the financial people, that we have discussed all the aspects of paying back to the people, the payouts which are still remaining with the finance, which is yet to be dispersed to the people. So we have gone long journey of hard work and homework of this. So after that, we come up with a complete strategy to execute. So now, from now on, we are going to do some executions of our plan and the restructuring of Workxon. And the restructuring, I'm going to put it in front of you leaders, because without leaders, every plan is not executable. And I still remember the meeting in which the people from Nigeria, from Ethiopia, from Kenya was face-to-face with me 2-3 months back, and they gave me a full support, a moral full support from themselves, and they said that whenever you need us, we are here to cooperate with you, with the company, because the company feeded the people for the more than 1.5 hours. And many of the big leaders who are still in the call, they suggest that if you are taking the things in your hand single-handedly, then it is easy to do business, and it is easy to come back on the track and come out of the issues. So I do the advice and I do the homework and the restructuring, but the first phase has been done for the segregations of the people who has made their 100%, the segregation of the people who are ready to take the property, the people who are not ready to take the property, they are just only interested in the previous payouts and the recurring which is coming. And we also discussed thoroughly the percentage which we have mentioned in our website, that it is going to be like from 0.5% to 1.5%. So we have done a lot of homework along with our corporate, and we come to result that yes, we have to implement our plan. And the plan of restructuring, I'm going to announce that we are going to initiate another company which is going to be executed in this particular month. And the people who has been shortlisted for the property, real estate, we are going to give them the real estate from the new platform for their payouts. And the people who are waiting for their payouts, we are going to give them their payouts in the new platform. So the new platform is going to be launched very soon. All the homework, back office work has been done, and the segregation of the people who has not yet made their 100% and who had made their 100%, 200%, 300%. That has been done thoroughly. The people who have filled the forms for real estate, they shortlisted, and we are going to initiate the delivery of the property to these people who are eligible and who are interested to have the property through the new platform. So we are going to continue with this new platform with some new thoughts and some new targets to achieve. And we have a very strong feeling that we can accommodate all the people who have suffered in the previous platform. We are going to accommodate and disperse the payouts, which is going to be started very soon. It is not soon, it is going to be started very soon, by the end of this month, inshallah. And everybody who has been pending since 2nd July, it is going to be get started from the date of the pending withdrawals and the pending payouts. So the restructuring has been done, the back office work has been done, and the database has been segregated. So we are going to have another platform on which the people from your teams, the leaders, are going to be get registered, and they are the people who has a pending withdrawals. They can claim their withdrawals on that platform. The people who are registered for the real estate against their e-money, they can get their real estate from the new platform. And the homework has been done. That's what I want to say. The homework has been done, and it is officially announced that we are going to move for a new platform for solving our previous problems and to do new business with a new beginning, which is going to be like single-handedly handed and doing the things single-handedly by me and my corporate team. And from the very first day of Workxon till the last day of Workxon, I was saying that we are going to give every single penny to the people who have invested in this platform. And now I'm also taking the responsibility of that single penny who has invested in the Workxon. I'm here and communicating you continuously, and I give you the surety that this platform will accommodate. First, they will accommodate the previous people who are suffering for the last 5 months. So it is going to be like a very good beginning, inshallah. I will soon give a glimpse of the new website and the new things. So the restructuring is going to be very vital for our new business plan, and it is going to be like nothing else in the market is available competitively to this particular business plan. So this is a brief which I want to discuss with you. Now over to you, Mr. David, if you want to ask something regarding this brief, and if something you want to clarify or some details you want.
Definitely. All right. They are definitely things that I really want to ask. Are we calling it a new platform with the way you've just said, or that is the rebranding of Workxon? Number one, that's what I want to know. That's the first one. Then, if that is the case, and if that we are transferring the data, what was the reason of even rebranding the company name? At the end of the day, for us, what we want is money, and not the company's name anyway. However, I think I need to know, and many people need to know also the reason of the company rebranding. Secondly, from my side, I can say, for me, I want money. All right, I want money, and I can't do anything for you. I will do it to support my family. That I can say. I am very sure I don't have to beat around the bush. You are aware that some of us have started promoting different platforms, right? Different platforms. And we did it because we have to, exactly the kind of networkers we are, and we really need to eat. We need to eat, and our family has to go forward. Do you understand? Because that's a company that got problem, and we shouldn't extend that problem to our families and everybody, gets into the problem. That's exactly the reason why. So many times in individual, when we talk individually, even in the meeting, I've told you that nobody is enemy to any platform. And everything we do is to make money. It's as simple as that. So I hope you understand the reason why we have left and start doing different platforms. I'm personally, anything we do, if that is going to pay money to the people, right? If, I repeat again, if that is going.
David, we cannot listen to you.
Sorry, doctor. If that is going to, help the people,
I got your point.
Then I am in support of it in any way whatsoever. But now the second question comes in, doctor. The second comes question. The liability, the past liability of the company. So because I heard you saying like twice that the new platform. So the liability is being transferred to the new rebranded name, right? Then, so you can answer these two. Then I will come back in.
Okay, no problem. First, you are asking about the rebranding. Yes, it is a rebranding of the previous one because the people who are talking bad about the company and started working on the other platforms, we cannot stop anybody else who wants to drive 2 cars. I cannot stop the people, but we can protect our interest, and we can protect the interest of our people also. So we are doing the rebranding, and we are shifting the old people to the new one. And it is a total rebranding of our Workxon. And the second question, the liability is also transferring to the new platform. It is not that we are leaving the liability of Workxon with Workxon. No, it is going to be transferred to the new company into the infrastructure of the new company. So I hope that I answered both of your questions.
All right. It's just because you said 2 times like the new platform.
Yeah, that is going to be like a rebranding of our Workxon.
Okay.
So and the only what I can say intention to do this particular thing, that I can do work freely on this particular rebranding, and we can solve the problem as we want, and the people wants their money back, the invested money back, and along with that, the new business we can do, and we can do with the new countries, with the new people. And it is going to be like, we have to sort out the problem first, then we will go further.
All right. Okay. Then secondly, doctor, I am very sure you have some people in our platform who constantly chat with you and they give you some information that are going on. And the people were very annoyed, including ourselves, honestly speaking. And there are some people who have even started. I don't know how far they have gone. I don't know if it has already reached you. Honestly speaking, I'm not aware about that. Because people have been doing in groups, some doing in individual manners. And the people have started going their own way of taking legal action, and some of them are blaming us that we didn't actually, feel the things very early. And for us, we have been saying, okay, the company is asking for time, and we give time. However much, the pressure, doctor, I hope you understand, right? Like when there is a problem, and you stay in that problem, in the district where the problem has happened, right? Then it's different than staying somewhere and talking to the people on Zoom. Especially the people living in that, some people are receiving some life threats. Some people are receiving some even physical assault, and a lot of manners, in different ways. Like people are not sleeping, I'm telling you the truth. So in that case, some people are pressurized, and I know you are not opening to me, because from the day one of our leaders sent you some of the recording from myself and from Mikila, also the rest of some leaders from Ethiopia. You are no longer like that much open, and it was my surprise to the extent that I had no idea about this new like the rebranding. I used to know everything, right? And what I can say to you, doctor, the problem we have with you, I can say, is about money.
Okay, let me answer your question first about the legality of the things. Every legal term has been clearly mentioned in the terms and condition of website. Every single thing is elaborated, written, and everyone can take the advantage of that terms and condition written in the website. That is what I emphasize from the very first day till today and in the future, that we are not going to go out of the boundary line of the terms and conditions written in our website. This is our norms and the way forward and the way of doing business, that we will not go, and we had not ever go out of our terms and conditions. It is written very clearly in the terms and conditions that everyone who is investing, they are investing on their risk. One. The second thing is, a lot of legal implication people are talking about that we will do that and we will do those. So I'm openly saying that, okay, you can practice your legal right wherever you want in the world. It is our right to defend the company. It is your right to practice your legal right. So I will not ever stop any single person to not practice their legal right. They can go wherever they want to go. They can do whatever they want to go. But we will never go out of terms and conditions written in the website. And every single person who is invested in the company and become the member of the company accept those terms and conditions which are clearly written in the website. So we will never go out of these terms and conditions. And yes, we will not stop any single person who want to practice their right of law. They can do this. Over to you, David.
Doctor, actually, you cut me off. The issue is about, we are not the one who called for this meeting. You are actually the one who called me and said that we need to prepare the meeting. If it is if we are the ones beginning something and we invited you that we want to inform you in advance, then you can say what you have just said. But what I was trying to say to you is that people have left, for example, now it has been almost a month since we had a meeting, right? Almost a month or maybe more than a month since we had a meeting. And in that case, I imagine, yes, some people listened to us and they did their investment accordingly. Some people, they listened, they did it and they weighed a lot of things anyway. But in that case, a lot of pressure is there on the leaders, right? What I have said to you, I'm not trying to make up or trying to show you that we are in problem when actually there is no problem. In fact, there is some of the problems cannot even be described. So
yes, I got your idea.
The orders of the problem to total themselves, you understand? But in that case, people can go and they try their level-based, First of all, the leaders are protected by enemies. Secondly, at the same time, it's not about protecting themselves. Then the people, the investors, also try their level-based, at least to not lose their hard-earned money. If the way you just said, if I did not hear you mistakenly, I want you to repeat it one more time. You said, if I'm not mistaken, you said the payout is going to start releasing by end of this month, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you are not mistaken. I said that.
I thought you said the website is going to be released, or both of them are going to start at the same time.
Correct.
Okay, good.
I need to repeat one more thing, that you see, protecting the legal right of everyone, even myself, it is my legal right, it is my right human right that I can protect myself as a legal right. So people who wants to go, that is their right, legal right. I will never ever stop anybody. On the other hand, I'm saying that we are moving the people from previous brand to the rebrand into the new system. We will continuously doing the previous liability on the new liability. So the thing is this, we are not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. We are just rebranding our work zone so we can do some good business. And what I have planned, I'm executing my plan.
All right, doctor. All right.
Yes.
As I said, I'm repeating again. So long as the plan is the plan of paying us,
Yes.
there's no problem with that. It's just that, we just want to make sure that when we are questioned by the people, we have to make sure that we are very, very clear about the communication.
No problem. Everybody who has invested their single penny with the system, it is protected and it will return to them in a very safe way. This is the surety I'm giving again.
Okay. So lastly, doctor, if I'm not mistaken, again in your speech you said there was the restructuring of the management. As far as I know myself, from day one, yes. The first day I came to Workxon, you remember the first day I met with you in Ajman, it was you, Mr. Arish, and who was it? Usman came, and later on, Mr. Usman also talked to me online. Then we were introduced to the company with three of you guys, and from there I lived with Mr. Arish when the trading monitoring center was active. I personally stayed there with them for almost about 3 weeks. Then from there, Mr. Arish left the traders behind, which was about 3 people by then, including the guy, the short guy, I forgot his name, one of the traders that went back to Pakistan later on. And then Mr. Arish didn't come back. He actually came back after like 3-4 months. He goes back, comes back, goes back like that. Yeah. Then when I believed that staying there for a long time will make as if I'm part of the traders, of course I can trade much better than the people who have been there, if I'm to be very, very honest with you. But I left and I started my own life. But I just wanted to ask you one more critical question, you understand? Now, since the liability of the company is on 3 people, right? 3 people. And Mr. Arish confirmed, you confirmed, Mr. Usman confirmed that we are still trading and we are not going to release the remaining balance of the company. That was when we went to Seychelles. You remember? The withdrawal was too much, especially after the hack, when the hack took place. Then you said due to too much withdrawal and the money going down from the company's reserve, that you said we have halted or maybe we have stopped payouts due to that reason, and we have to only be trading and pay people from the profit, not giving out the remaining balance with us. Is the trading still going on, doctor? That's the question. Is it still going on?
This is the supplementary question. Let me give you the straight answer you want from my side. That the people who are still in this particular call, they were face to face with me, and they encouraged me that if you are going to take the charge of the company, then we are more comfortable to do business with you, because you are the one who is from the very first day till today and meeting with us, giving us the sureties, and the payout has been done for more than 1.5 quarter to 2 years. It is a long time. It is not a small time, short time, and the previous management make some mistakes. Due to those mistakes, we are facing these kind of issues. So the new restructuring, I'm going to answer this question in this way, that the new restructuring, it is going to be like, I'm going to take the charge. In the previous 2.5 months ago, I said that I'm taking the charge of everything. So now I'm fully taking the charge of the rebranding and the previous liability, whatever it is, how small it is, how big it is going to move to the new rebranded platform. And we are going, again, whatsoever the situation in the past, it is going to be paid off to all members who invested with the Workxon.
Okay, good. The owners are still 3. That's why you're saying the ownership is 3, but management is by 1 person?
1 person, correct.
But the owners remain 3 of you guys?
Correct.
Okay. Because I was trying to, one your partners, Usman can communicate actually. Sometimes he replies message.
Yes.
But his English is not that much good.
Yes.
But I have to make sure, I have to make something very clear in front of you and in front of all the leaders in this call. There are room, Mr. Arish, I don't know if it is with your knowledge or without your knowledge. He created so many other network marketing companies.
Actually, let me interrupt you. This is not the time to discuss these kind of things. I just say that I'm doing my own business in very different way. In those ways, in those businesses, Arish is not a partner.
Okay, good.
Usman is doing business in different ways, and on these businesses, I am not the partner. Okay?
Rest of the businesses.
Yes, and Arish is doing his own businesses, and I am not the partner of all these businesses. As I am doing the businesses, and Arish is not the part of those businesses. So, whatever they are doing separately, that is their call, and they are doing the business, Usman, Arish, and like me, I'm doing my own businesses of real estate and other businesses, so they are not the partner in these businesses. But yes, in the Workxon, we are all together.
Yeah, what I wanted to know a little bit is that, there is what we call, the company is all about back end, right? What is happening in the back?
Yes, back end is very strong, and it is going to be like I worked a lot on the cybersecurity part, because we have been hacked not singly, not twicely, but thrice, 3 times in the previous era of Workxon. So we have worked a lot on the cybersecurity, so we are not going to get hacked. So we are not going to give the loopholes to the people who just penetrated in the system and they get benefit. And this time they will be disappointed with if the people are going to make some efforts.
All right, doctor. So to wrap up the meeting, or to wrap up what we are actually discussing today. So number 1, the payment is going to begin end of this month.
Yes, inshallah.
Number 2, that the new website is going to be launched, right?
Yes.
Start operational. Number 3, both of them end of this month, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So I think so let me come back to the issue of property. And you said the property that is going to be given to the people that have already filled the form, it will be under the new company name.
Yes, correct. Under the new banner, they are going to get their property against their money, which people are registered in the system.
Okay. I think that is also clear. I hope from my side, I have already asked you.
And also the payouts to the people, the pending payouts who are waiting for their payouts, the previous payouts that has been stuck in the previous system. It is also, they are going to get dispersed their payouts in the new system, not in the previous.
To be very clear, I think this will be, unless there is something done, I think this will be, from my side, this will be the last time I will be having, I want the things to be in action, right?
Yes. Now, because I am going to take the charge, 100% charge, so the things will be done, inshallah.
I just wanted to make very clear that from my side, this will be the last meeting I will be having concerning discussion or whatever. For any meeting that we are going to have from today, it has to be the meeting of congratulating people, the meeting of saying that this company has done it. It's not a meeting of any promise.
Correct. It is going to be executed things, not the executables. Executed things we are going to do the discussions.
All right.
Okay.
I think from my side, I've already asked what I'm supposed to ask.
Thank you very much.
that is in the call who wants to actually, Aluk, you have sent a message. The payout did not start having problem from December. It started from July 3.
Yes, sir.
July 3rd. So you said that is the company going to start paying people from December?
Yes, starting from
2nd of July. In fact, the problem started from 3rd of July.
Yes.
Makes now almost about 5 months and days. Doctor, she said, actually you answered it, but I just wanted to make it clear. She said,
yes, okay.
Is the company going to pay everybody?
I've mentioned this many times that we give the priority to those people who has not yet made their 100%. They are always the priority. But whoever invested in the company, if they have a payout, they will get their payouts.
Okay, I hope it is very clear. Any asking a question? I'm giving you guys like 2 minutes, then
I think I have answered every single question of every leader because you have enough experience of the network marketing, the market, and you all to ask the questions on behalf of the people. And it is being 12 o'clock now here in Dubai.
All right. So
it is not like this that we are ending here. I'm going to have another meeting in the next week or the fortnight to give the update to the leaders also. So they will feel comfortable that we are going in the right direction, not in the wrong direction. It is not that. I will keep posted on the updates that this has been done and this has been done. It is not like that this is supposed to be done and this is supposed to be done. We are going to have another meeting in a fortnight, most probably, and I will keep posted to my leaders that this has been done and we are in this way. Okay?
All right, doctor. So
thank you very much.
That are going to be syncing from the old one to the, or it will be, will be a bridge between the old one and the new one?
It is going to make synchronization between the previous one and the next one.
All right. I think that is also clearly answered.
Yes.
Was Mahmoud also written? Kilahun from Ethiopia also written. It's the same question. I hope it has been answered. Any other reason? I'm just giving you guys like 1 minute, then I will back the mic to Dr. If there is anything you wanted to say. Then from there we are going to proceed and finalize.
Okay. I think
let us give them like a minute because when people are typing in.
Okay.
Minutes and if they ask doctor about the reason why it's changing the new company, what happened to Workxon website. He has already answered Mr. Mahmoud, so you can talk to Aluk once the meeting is finished. About the properties, when will we be coming to sign the agreement? That is the question for Madam Milena.
Well, what I'm saying that it is going to be like on the new platform, we converted all the properties eligibility on the new system, and once it's done, they will straight away ask to come here Dubai and take their property.
All right.
And I hope that every single leader who is in this call, they encouraged me to take this particular step in the physical meeting, that if you are going to take the charge of everything, we will definitely work for you. So I hope that every leader who is in this particular meeting to solve their previous issue and to do the new business, they are ready to do the things.
Oh, all right. All right.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, doctor. What, as leaders, what are you expecting from us?
I need a full throttle support from all the leaders who are in this call and who are not in this call, from top to bottom. to do the business, to promote the company. Because you see, if the business is going on, everybody is going to get happy and all the problems will be solved. Because you see, the previous problem is not a small problem. It is a problem of worldwide, and every big company is suffering. So to sort without having a business, mark my words, without having a business, it is very hard to sort it out, this particular problem, in a short period of time. So it will take a long time. But if we are doing the business simultaneously, we are sorting the problems, then the issue will be resolved within no time. But if the people are just thinking that, okay, we will wait and we will do, we will have the payments, once the 100% payment has been done, then we will start the business, then there is no point of discussion. Business should be done simultaneously, along with the previous problem will be solved. So the only way forward is to do business, do support your team, resolve their issue, and go forward for your bright future.
Look, doctor, let me be very, very clear with you. Because I was part of the people who are doing also another business, all right? And the companies that we have joined, this is not a company of company. It's not my mother who opened that company. I can tell you, I opened a company of other people, and I am, I've been doing network marketing for almost about 13 years now, and that's what I do for a living. So for us, what we want is payment. That's it. Yes. What are we like? Is there any, the company that is started by my father or my family? No. All I want is, if the payment is paid, I can guarantee you, you don't need to even ask people to come and support me, because they do it for themselves, not for you.
Yes, correct. That's what I was saying. That if the problems will be sorted simultaneously with the new business, and the new business is taking care of yourself, and along with that, the previous problems has been solved, then there's nothing like it.
We have no problem.
Yes, nobody has a problem.
What I'm saying is that, like, for example, imagine somebody who is already thriving to die, standing at the pitch of, falling down in his own grave. You ask that person, come and support me. He's not even able to support himself. Are you getting me? So in that, there is no. I'm even seeing what people are writing already. As long as there is payment, people have no problem. I can.
Yes.
Some of the companies that, some of us have, many companies that we are scattered in different companies right now. Among the leaders in this call, I can say we have like 7, 8 companies, and none of them, I can tell you I can say in front of everybody, nobody is making a lot of money to the extent that I'm happy, whatever. Everybody is looking back to Workxon. But the issue is this: everybody wants. Like, we cannot give our full support with promise. I hope you understand that.
I totally understand.
Absolutely. On table, then you don't need to even call. I'm telling you the truth. Everybody will be free.
What I'm saying, you understand me fully, and everybody who is in this call, they are mature enough to understand the point that why I was taking the previous liability to the next system. Why I'm not starting from the scratch? Tell me this. Answer this question. If I am taking care of the people and I want to solve the problems of the previous payouts, that's why we are carry forward the previous liability, no? Otherwise, there is no point. You got my point?
Yes,
so,
yes.
This is the intention shows that yes, I am ready to pay the previous one along with the new business. It is vice versa. If we started giving the payments to the people, the business will start it, isn't it?
Exactly.
So this is what I'm saying, that this is the plan, and
is required. Yeah, the payment is like invitation. Saying
yes,
that
yes, correct.
You want to come and eat.
You correct. You are very correct. So it is simultaneously, it is vice versa. And I hope that every single leader is going to get pumped up once they have started receiving the money, and then they will started recruiting the people. And everybody, I can, in the next meeting, I'm going to publish the list of the people who has registered the existing system of Workxon started from 2nd July. That a lot of e-money has been converted into the new packages. That is actually the business the people has done.
Exactly.
So the people converted that e-money into the physical one and putting the packages on the system. So this is how it works. So every leader knew that how they can work, and I hope that everyone is going to support the rebranded one to take it so long. And the principle is going to be like that: we are going to sort the previous problem along with the new business.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Don't even, like I can say, I'm talking on behalf of myself when I say this. I've said several times. Also, when you asked me yesterday about this thing, I told you again, I'm repeating again in front of everybody. What you want is, like, for example, if anything drop on my wallet, I can't wait you to call me again. Like, now Dr. Washif has to call me, I'm not calling him back. I will call you and say that, Doctor, I'm traveling to this country. I'm the one to give you now. This is
very right.
That kind of thing. Are you getting me? That I have,
very right. Very right.
I have now a business plan. But it's when that I promise you I'm going to pay you, just support me. Then you are talking to a dead person.
No. It is going to be like, I got your point, and we are going to do the things in a new way, not the previous way.
Okay. If that's the case, then it's a very good one. Anyway, this way, Doctor.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for supporting all the calls, and thanks for all your support, Mr. David, Mr. Phil, and all the great leaders from Kenya, from Ethiopia, from Uganda, from South Sudan, and from UK and India and Nigeria also especially. So I will be more thankful once I announce the things that this is done and this is done, and now I'm expecting a very good pumped business from all these countries. Okay?
All right, Doctor.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, Doctor. All right, guys. We have heard what you were saying, all the promises and everything. And myself, as you guys know, I don't want to mention the name of the company that I'm promoting. I'm doing something else. However, the reason why I decided to do what I'm doing is because I have to make money. That is it. I don't know how to stay without making money. I don't care if you guys are happy that I'm doing something else or not happy. I really don't care about it, even if my wife is not happy. But the issue is that money has to be made. That is it, because we have a lot of expenses, and the expenses we cannot beg for it. We have to make money for it. So that's the first thing. Then the second thing, I still believe that some of you guys and some of us who have already started pushing the company to the line in different ways, it has to continue because this thing that he has promised must be materialized. Like, it has to be tangible. We have to touch it. Then from there, if we need support from the leaders, then I hope we have said it all, and it's very, very clear. All of us are in different companies, as I said, if we start talking about the companies we are doing in this call, we are in 8 companies. I can tell you that, because we already have information about all of us. You know what I'm doing, I know what you are doing also at the same time. We are in different companies. You might be criticizing that why David is doing ABCD. At the same time, you yourself, you are in 10 companies trying to survive also. So the issue is he has to materialize it. There is no discussion about that. Then once the discussion takes place, then everybody can refrain from pushing the company in different ways. Then we proceed into, if we have anybody that is willing to support. At the end of the day, it's not by force. So that is it. For myself, unless I see something tangible on table done. In fact, this Zoom call that I'm using right now, this ID, I always pay $370. I think around $370 per month, because it actually accommodates about 1,000 people. I'm going to cancel it this very evening. I'm not going to pay again. And then once he says that the payment has dropped, then I would reactivate it, because I can't just keep on losing money like that. And I'm sure this time around, the way he was speaking, the confidence and everything shows that he really wanted to do something. Let's see. let's see at the end of the day. He has said it several times. Let's see this time around if it is going to be much.